Last video I made the Colosseum, but quite frankly, it doesn't have enough detail for my taste. But yeah, today we'll be making a jungle temple, but better. So first up, I started working on the 3 mountains that would be encircling my temple that I'd be building later. And for those of you who have never built a terrascaping project before, be thankful because it sucks. It takes so much time, and it is so slow building that if you don't listen to music, then you will lose your soul while building this. But yeah, then I worked on my 2nd and 3rd mountain, all of which did not take a horrible amount of time for me to build, at least the frames. But when I started working on the major, landscaping of the mountain, that took a lot of time. But regardless, I kept at it. And fun fact, these mountains actually took longer than the temple itself took to build. These took on average about 3 to 4 hours, while the temple only took about an hour. First, I started by building Mountain 1, which was really easy because all I had to do was build a slight incline all the way up to the peak of the mountain. And fun fact, this was actually one of the bigger mountains compared to the other mountains at the end. It was also, in my opinion, one of the nicer looking mountains. After that, I lost the footage of building the 2nd mountain, so now we're on to building the 3rd mountain because I am a top tier YouTuber, obviously. Because only top tier YouTubers can lose their clips for their videos. So pretty much for the 3rd mountain, all I did was build a stone platform all the way up to the top because that way I could just layer grass on top of the stone and make it a much smoother looking mountain than the 2nd one, because the 2nd mountain that I built looked really weird because I didn't measure twice and cut once. Or in this case, build once. Now I think this was the best looking mountain out of all 3 of the mountains because number 1, this one was the tallest mountain, but number 2, this one also had the most detailed texture, and it just was overall the most epic mountain I could possibly build in Minecraft. And now I would like to take a quick moment to appreciate the look of these mountains before I add the trees. And I'm not saying the trees made it worse because they actually made the build a lot better, but simply please appreciate it because this took a lot of time. But yeah, then I started adding a bunch of trees to this build. And because it is some sort of a jungle environment, I added a whole bunch of jungle trees because jungle trees just look really good in jungle environments. But then right after finishing the trees, I started building the jungle temple that I'll be building. And by starting, I mean building the frame, because whenever you start a build, you always want to start with the frame. And then I started building the exterior detail, because the exterior detail is what made this temple really special. I mean, it was really special. I really like this temple build. And if you guys want to see me build this in another video where I teach you guys how to build this temple, then I am willing to do that. So make sure to like and comment if you guys want me to show you guys how to build this. Then I started building the 2nd floor, which always starts with detailing. A build without detailing is not a good build at all. So I started with detailing, which I say again. Then I went another floor up and tried to maintain the general shape of a jungle temple in Minecraft. And then I built staircases up and then down into the basement. And this basement is the place where all the cool traps and stuff are inside of the jungle temple. So it didn't take me too long to build this, but I did end up building this. And mainly because I don't want to show off too much before I do the tour, I'm going to cut it here, and then I'll see you guys in the tour. Alright, we are here in front of the finished product of this temple, and obviously it looks really different than what I left you guys with in the video. And there is a good reason for that. So you see how usually I end up doing the inside of a build without recording it, just to show you guys how much can happen and how much different it looks. But because this build is so small, I ended up doing a little bit more off camera than just the interior, and that is pretty much just the roof right here. And the reason why I did the roof off camera is because I was tired, okay? I'm human too. Yeah, I get tired. But yeah, we're gonna walk inside. Yeah, I didn't just change anything. Yep, these windows and arrow holes were always here. But yeah, this is pretty much the top layer that you would see in any normal jungle temple. But then when you go down, it is actually a whole lot different because there's lava flowing down. It's a lot more sinister looking. And if you go to loot the maiden chest inside of the jungle temple, there aren't any traps around, which is really suspicious. But when you go to open the chest, everything changes because, I'm going to stand on the side quickly. It opens up underneath you and you get dropped into the void. Or, if this was actually in the Minecraft world, it would drop you into a lava pit. Mojang, feel free to steal this idea, okay? It's actually a much better jungle temple than the one you guys have, so do it. Oh, and I would also say that there would be stuff like diamonds diamond armor. Maybe not a bunch of diamonds in here because these would be really easy to get, but let's just say there's diamonds in here, right? There would be diamonds in here, so you could either go, fail miserably, fall into the void, and die, or you could either open it, be smart, take the diamonds out, and then leave safely. So you could either be a noob or a pro, depending on what you are. It may or may not be easier. So again, Mojang, please take this idea. I think that your game needs a fresh update to the temples. Maybe next video I'll do a video on jungle temples, or not jungle temples, desert temples, and make them better. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to like this video as many times as you can, and watch this on all your accounts, and repeatedly watch this, because we want to get this to Mojang so that they can update their jungle temple, because it looks absolutely like dog water. It looks like trash, okay? Mojang, no offense, please fix it though. But again, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you guys want me to build a tutorial on how to build this temple, then comment down below. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.